recording.
There we go.
I just pressed hide non-video participants and everyone disappeared.
What?
Well,
Because no one has a video on.
we get it, Colin. We wish people would show their faces. Too bad. Okay.
What is going on? I can't get back to where I was.
There you go, Mel. Your number's hidden now.
Okay, thank you.
All right, guys. So this is the last meeting of the semester. The next semester is going to start on September 6th, and it's going to go through to December 16th. We'll have a break for Thanksgiving. That week we'll have a break, but other than that, well, it'll be just like this semester. Next semester, we're going to be studying lighting, sound recording and post-production sound, and location scouting. We're going to dive a little deeper into location scouting. We're also going to do the book study. We're going to have it the same way that it is now, though. We're not going to do any meetings on Wednesdays. We're just going to comment, which we actually need to do, but we're
because we have been reading them, but we haven't been commenting on them yet because we're trying to get through because we missed a week, so we're trying to get through the thing and be on track.
But we are going to start commenting in the WhatsApp book study group, so that will still continue next semester, but it'll be new books based on sound and lighting.
And having a like people that are in the book study group, in the book group, comment what you're reading, even if you're a little behind. Like we are like powering through it and writing notes because not every week has notes. We understand that, and also because we're the leaders, so we just want to make sure we go through every single topic. But if you're reading a little bit like slower, that's okay. Just if you find something interesting, feel free to comment on there. There's audio.
So for anyone in the book study, just, that's what the WhatsApp's for, to comment and talk about it so we can delve deeper into these subjects that we're learning about. But we will finish reading it and we will post all our comments on these books this semester within the next week or two. Also, the screenwriting small group that Priscilla's leading is going to continue next semester as well. Those are up and on Fridays at 9 p.m., right?
Yeah. Also, I've sent a message on there asking that if you guys can, those of the screenwriting group, please come tomorrow because I'm going to give you 2 exercises to work on until our next meeting. And we're going to discuss them and see if you guys have any questions and that kind of thing. I think it'll be really fun.
Yeah, so you're going to take a break after tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll come back on September 7th, I think. 10th. I think it's 10th, yes.
So the screenwriting small group, if anyone else wants to start their own small group on something you still want to continue learning, like if someone wants to continue or start a group for cinematography, since that won't be the main focus next semester, let us know and we'll start putting that together. Otherwise, we'll just be learning all the topics in the main group, and then if anyone wants, they can join the screenwriting group or the book study separately. Also, because you guys requested it, I think it was Arden who actually requested it, we're going to start watching films that weren't so well received.
Technically, it was Raphael who nagged us into watching The Room.
Raphael and Arden want to watch these bad movies.
You're welcome. Did someone say watch The Room? Are we going to watch The Room? What are we doing?
Yeah, someone wanted to. Arden and Raphael want to watch it, so we're all gonna watch it together and do what we do when we watch the other films and kind of like pause it.
Let's go.
Yeah, well,
and then
we watch The Room and then we watch the Disaster Artist.
Yeah, and then watch the Disaster Artist documentary. Is it a documentary
The Room
film or just
wasn't
based
a complete
on it?
Torture fest.
No, it's based off of the autobiographical book of the best friend, who was in the movie with him.
So yes, if anyone really wants to, be tortured for 2 hours, join us.
Are we doing that during the break?
We might be. I don't know yet. I'll have to see because we're trying to do some videos and stuff in between. So we might, but I have to see how busy we're gonna be. But I'll let everybody know probably like a week ahead.
That's understandable.
Just to let you guys know like when it's gonna happen. But if not, it'll happen during the semester. next semester sometime. It'll be probably like on a Wednesday or Tuesday. We'll figure out who works best for everybody. But
yeah, the point is you won. We're watching it. Okay.
So we'll do that. And last, if anybody wants to invite anybody, or anybody that might be interested in this group, feel free to share. Or if you want to post on like Facebook groups about it, go ahead and do that. The more people we have, the more connections we make, the more friends we make, better. So if anybody knows anybody like that, go ahead and feel free to ask us to help you, or figure out how to message it yourself or post it yourself for like what to say. We would appreciate it. It would help us. And we're going to be doing that again this semester at in between, in the break. We're also going to be doing that again on Craigslist. We're going to be posting it up. So we'll probably have a lot of new people, and we'll see like, how long they stay around and all that again. And then lastly, about next semester, we're also planning to do the short film. I wrote a second draft of the script and I sent it to Priscilla. Priscilla's going to review it and kind of give me some feedback, and then I'll maybe tweak some things and then send it out to everybody, let you guys all review it again. And we're planning to do that, like I said, either the week before Thanksgiving or the week after, and we'll figure that out more as we get into it. But we're going to start getting into pre-production probably like sometime either September or late September or October. We'll start talking about actually delving deeper into it, into like pre-production and everything to get ready for it. And another thing, I'm going to share my screen real quick. I'm still creating it, but I will be sending out the syllabus, the next one for fall. And I've added like,
Okay, who changed their name to Tommy?
What?
Someone changed their name.
To Tommy?
Was,
Hey guys, don't change your names. It's gonna be too confusing to keep up with who's talking.
Hey, thank you.
I can change
Was
my
it
name?
Colin?
Is this a new rule?
What?
Is this a really
Tommy
new rule?
was.
Come on, that's not fair. Okay, I changed it back.
I
That
was
was funny.
expecting you to talk in his accent, and you've gravely disappointed me.
Yeah.
I could have, but I chose not to, and now it's too late because I already changed my name back.
She's telling me you're just CH now?
Also, that's
Yeah,
boring.
I don't know why I did
We could all change our
that.
names.
What'd you say?
Huh?
We should all be able to change our names. Yeah.
You can change your names, just not to something else. Like you can change
What do
it
you
to
mean?
just something you want to be
Abbreviations.
called.
Not
but
something that is different.
if you guys could leave it easier, it would be nice.
Just something so that we know it's you, because since no one has, just someone has a picture, so it's easier. But yeah,
I changed my name.
Man, you guys are gonna confuse me.
okay. Anyway, let's keep going.
Mel, you back in?
Yes.
Whoops.
Is over again?
I think it might be because I was sharing my screen, maybe, and so.
This
Well,
internet's
right now,
really
so
bad.
in the syllabus this time, I put the dates that each week will happen. I put the date that the group is going to happen. So group meeting 1 will be on September 6th. That's introductions, where everyone says it. So you guys can look in there and see all that. I'll be sending this out in the break or sometime next week if I get it done by then. I've also started adding like what the videos are about, the title of the actual video on YouTube, and then just at the beginning I put in bold like if there's a bunch of repeat videos, all these are about 3-point lighting. That way, if you guys understand it, you can move on to the next thing without watching all these videos and going through them so much and getting annoyed or bored or whatever and thinking it's all the same stuff. You can see what all the videos will be. So you can see, oh, there's 4-point lighting. I'll go to that one since I already got 3-point lighting and stuff like that. So if there's any repeats, it'll be in bold and it'll say like what it's about. Other than that, the videos will be different, or I'm not really sure exactly what they're about because they just say kind of like audio gear. So they might be about a multitude of things, or they might be about one thing that's in other videos, but that'd be something we have to find out when we watch it. But if it does have something that I like, it's talking about lavalier mics, then I know that it's about that subject. So I'll put that in bold for you guys and so you can see each subject. So it's a little better. It's a little more organized. Thank you. I think it was Mel who recommended that. It is easier and it is better to see everything and know what it all is. So it'll be easier for us too.
Yes, thank you.
And
Yeah,
and so
that
and
takes a
it's
lot of
still
effort.
in
Thank you.
order. It's an order of like what we'll be studying before we get to each meeting. So it shows when the week starts. The week starts September 13th. But this stuff like hard light versus soft light, the sound equipment continued, will be the Monday's meeting, what it's about. So the stuff that happens before each meeting is what you need to study before we get to each meeting. And we'll talk more about this next semester too. I just wanted to point out that it'll be a little easier for you guys when you use it. If you guys could use it, it would be very helpful too, so that we all are on the same page and we can get through these meetings a little faster. I know there's a lot to go over and sometimes, you can't, and you're too busy to get to it, but the more stuff that everybody knows, the easier it is to get through the meeting, so we don't have to go through every single thing.
Are you talking about the syllabus?
Yeah, actually watching the stuff or viewing the stuff in the syllabus as much as you can next semester, just so that, when we're in the actual meetings, we have a more informed discussion and we don't have to go through every detail of everything every time. It just makes the meetings a little quicker. Other than that, I think that was kind of all I wanted to really go over. Location scouting, we've kind of already gone over that, so there's not much. I was going to touch back on a few things and kind of delve a little deeper into it, but location scouting is like the least topic, like the least heavy topic for next semester. The biggest one will probably be lighting. That'll be basically the second half of cinematography anyway, so it'll connect with this semester. And sound is going to be a whole new thing. I have no idea anything about sound, so this is all going to be new for me too. But yeah, hopefully we can learn a lot more about it so that we can get better sound when we do our own movies, our own shorts and stuff like that. Does anybody have any questions or comments about any of that or any recommendations about next semester? All right, so the last thing I wanted to do, guys, is just announce the winners of LCloud Awards. So this semester, we're going to be doing this again next semester. We have seen everybody has improved a lot more on communication, coming on time, and being active within the group, especially this semester compared to last. It was a lot more, there was a lot more active people. It was fun to see everybody's different take on things. And coming on time has been really helpful. Everybody coming on time has made it a lot easier to get going with the meetings. Sometime last semester, we weren't starting until like 20 minutes in, and that was a problem. So thanks everybody for your continued effort to try to come early or come on time. And communication, I've seen improvement. I could still use a lot of improvement from most people. It's easier to know every time if you guys are able to come or not. I know even some of you guys who come all the time, you feel like you don't need to say that you're coming, but it just makes it easier to know who's coming, so that if you're not,
Is that way we don't have to wait either?
like Mel this time, if we know she's coming and she's not in the group, we can wait and be like, well, Mel's coming, she's saying she's having problems, so we're not already in the meeting doing it. So it just makes it easier to know who's coming, who's not, or if you will be late. And you guys do tell us when you're late or when you will be late most of the time, and we really appreciate that. And you also let us know when you can't come most of the time, and we really appreciate that. The thing we also need, though, is just for everybody to say, yes, I'm coming, I can come, or no, I can't this time. That would be great. So getting on to the awards, everybody who wins these is going to win the $20. I'll send it either through Cash App or Venmo or PayPal, whichever one you guys decide, doesn't matter. But you guys will win $20. There's 3 winners this time. Next semester, if you guys try hard for communication, being punctual, being on time, and being active and doing the different exercises and stuff. communication goes to one person who's always been very communicative with us, even in the first semester. They always respond to every email, even if we don't request them to. They say like, thanks, I received it. Ask questions when they don't understand what the thing's about. And they're always letting us know if they can come or if they can't. And that person is V. V wins the most communicative.
So I'm on. Maybe next semester, Chisholm. Maybe next.
V wins most communicative. Every single email that I send out, even if it's just like a little thing like, hey guys, here's the recording, she'll send back an email saying thanks, which lets me know that she received it. And it makes it a lot easier to understand what people are getting, what people aren't. Because sometimes some semesters will have people who are like, I've never received that email. And we would know a lot easier if they were constantly telling us when they do receive it. So it just makes it easier for everyone. And we also know like if our emails are going through, which makes it easier for us because we've been having problems. Some people were having problems. It was going to their spam or it just wasn't being received for some reason. So it always helps. All right. And then the next person, this person's been most punctual. They have been the ones that have been coming on time the most. Nobody has won completely out of this, of course, because, busy lives and everything. But I was keeping track of who was coming on time or who was coming early and marking it down each meeting. And this person had the most, and that person is Mel. Mel would always come on time. She'd even be a few minutes early. And that was really helpful for us to get going or to start and knowing that people are coming to the meeting and that we sent the right link. I know in the first semester, I sent out a wrong link one time, or one time I didn't send it at all. So coming early really helps us to.
I'm guilty of that too.
And it helps to show how reliable you could be, especially if you are going to be on set. It's always better to be early. If you're actually going to a set, it's better to be early than it is to be on time. They always say being early is being on time and being on time is being late. So you definitely don't want to be late at all if you're going to anybody's set, because it just shows that you're not as reliable, you're not as professional. I know these are just group meetings. I know they're not, they're just virtual group meetings, so they're not as important as being on set, but it does set a trend to show us how reliable you could be in the future. And also just for your own sake, you better get used to, coming on time to things. And
yeah, you prepare mentally,
like
like I'm going to get used to being on time or being early. That way, when I actually need to, I'm used to planning ahead. I'm used to keeping that kind of thing in my head, in my mind,
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier for us and for you guys to know, because all these things were made for all of us to do, because we all need to be better at these things, especially going on anybody's set, especially if you're going on a larger set, then it's even more strict. But even on independent films and stuff like that, if you're on somebody else's set, showing that professionalism by communicating, being punctual, and being active within it is really helpful for the people, and they'll reference you to other people. So it's just better for everyone to get these traits or skills or whatever you want to call them. All right, so the next person was the most active. This person was set between 3 people. They all tied, but because we're not giving out an award twice to the same person. No, we're not giving out 2 awards to the same person. So because 3 people tied, we're only giving it to 1. And that person is Arden. Arden won for Arden, Mel, and V tied with 4 projects done. Sarah came in 4th with 3, or 2nd with 3. But since Mel and V already won the other 2 awards, we are giving it to Arden. So next semester we'll be doing this again. And so like if you guys, keep up with all of the exercises and everything, even if they're not on time, that's the thing. If they're not on time, that's about punctual. That's the punctual award. But if you guys give them out after, and I know Sarah gave out something afterward, which I kept track of. I was keeping track of who did all the exercises and when and all of that. So if you guys are active within the group and you're doing all these exercises, even if you can't do them by the deadline, you'll win that award.
So we just want to make it clear.
Congratulations to all the winners. Thank you guys. Thanks everybody. Seriously, it's been really great seeing all the everybody was pretty active in this semester. We really appreciate it. It really helped with the meetings. Last semester, there was some times when nobody would do the the exercise or the script, and it would be kind of like we didn't have anything to discuss that day. So it was really good to see that everybody was really active this time, and we were having things to talk about, having things to look at. It really helped and made it a lot more fun. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for your updated communication, punctuality, and being active within our group. We really.
So I just wanted to add that we were talking also, like, we want to make sure that the people that didn't win know that, like, this isn't like, oh, we prefer you guys. This is just something we put together to thank you guys for the dedication that you guys put in and for doing the exercises and just show that we appreciate you and, positive reinforcement.
It helps us too. Like it was also to encourage everybody to do these things, which it did. It worked. And it's good because being communicative, obviously it helps us to know, who's coming, who's not, stuff like that. Being punctual, like I said, it helps to start the meetings and actually get things going. And being active helps with us actually having stuff to talk about, to look at, to give constructive criticism.
Sorry? So it helps us, and it's a way of showing that we appreciate it. Sorry, Mel, what were you saying?
Did you say something, Sarah?
Was it Mel or Sarah that tried to say something?
Mel's not here.
I think Mel accidentally, something messed up.
Oh, okay.
Sarah might have been talking to someone else.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so we just hope you guys, we just hope you guys liked that and don't spend it all in one place. No, I'm kidding. It's not that much. But it was just a little something to say thank you. We appreciate it. And to hopefully get you guys butts out there and doing some work. No, I'm kidding, obviously. But yeah, we really appreciate you guys, and we really appreciate you putting effort into it and showing us we can count on you. And we really look forward to working with you guys in the future on more projects, not just this one in November, but hopefully in the future. And it'll be really cool to actually get to meet some of you guys in person too.
Yeah, and we not just that, we also look forward to just being in these group meetings again next semester and learning about all new topics, having these discussions. It's really helping me to learn a lot more stuff, especially I wanted to thank Brian Booker. He was the one who mentioned something about some of these topics and lighting that I didn't even hear about ever. So I've been adding that to the syllabus, and I wanted to thank him. And I want to thank Mel and Arden and everyone else who's given suggestions. Raphael, I think V has given some too, and Sarah. You guys have all given different suggestions and different parts to our group and made it all better and made it more organized. And we really appreciate all of the input and feedback and being able to make this better for everybody.
Yeah, you guys.
And just being able to learn better. It's awesome to have these conversations about this stuff with other people who are passionate about it. So I really appreciate having people who really want to learn with me. So I'm not just there doing it by myself.
Did Mel accidentally get kicked out again? Let me see. Because she's having issues. I think she did. She just messaged and said, trying to call in again. I'm gonna send you guys a link to a folder of all my assignments too at some point. Cool. Yeah, so she's trying to call in again, honey. Keep an eye out for that.
Okay. But yeah, does anybody have any questions or comments about that?
She's asking
and to all the winners, just individually, you can I need to change your name again.
Mm-hmm.
You can just send me it through the personal WhatsApp, just personal WhatsApp me, or you can text me, or you can email me of which way you'd like to receive the $20 award, and whether that's through, like I said, Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal.
Will do.
Okay, cool.
Mel,
so congratulations, Arden, V, and Mel.
You guys are.
Thank you.
What did Priscilla say?
You missed me talking about how wonderful you guys are. Go back in the recording later and
listen.
Yeah, we were just saying
I'll
how much
see
we
it in the
appreciate all
video
you guys.
later.
What?
Yeah. She said she'll see it in the video later.
Okay. Yeah, we were just saying how much we appreciate all you guys and your input and everything and all you've done to help the group and the suggestions you've made and all that. And that we're having a good time with this group and learning with everybody. And
Yeah, this has been really fun and a good learning experience.
yeah, and hopefully all you guys, well, I mean, if you guys, I think all of you guys will be coming back next semester. Colin may be iffy, but if you watch the videos, I guess you can. But everyone else, are you guys planning to come back next semester too?
So
Probably, but maybe not in such a big capacity.
Okay.
so what
I don't know. I need to start looking for work.
Gotcha.
Ah, yeah.
what months, like from what month to what month is next semester?
Next semester will start September 6th and it goes until December 16th.
She's some got disconnected for some reason. Dang
I'm-
it. His
I'm
internet is
adding
so-
her back in.
Yeah.
I was gonna email you separately about this. I'm not completely sure because my dad is talking about going out of the country to visit family.
Okay.
And we're going to Iran. So I cannot promise you that I will have stable internet where I am.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting us know. Yeah.
Like we said, if you guys can't come to every single meeting, just the communication, like we have people in our WhatsApp group, for example, that because they went back to work, started their company, started school up again, they can't come to every meeting or they can't come to the in-person meetings, but they follow online, they follow in the WhatsApp group, and they, even though they can't come, they still, keep track of everything and still are doing it in their own way. So just the communication and like, hey, I can't come to every meeting, but I would still like to stay in the group. I'm still watching. I'm still, if I can participate in any of the exercises, I will, that kind of thing.
Yeah, the main reason we want to know is just so that we don't keep people in the chats and the email chain and all that stuff that we send out, multiple times a week. So we want to make sure everybody is okay having all that stuff received.
Yeah, because what if you you don't want spam every single week of something you can't do or you can't.
Yeah. So just anybody who wants to leave the group, let us know and we'll take you out of the email group and the WhatsApp group so that you're not receiving all these notifications all the time. But
Yeah,
for
we'll
everyone
miss you,
else who
but
would
we'll
like
get
to
on.
stay, even if you can't make it every meeting, but you'd like to watch them online or you'd like to come back in once you do, like if Arden, you go for like a month or two or however long it is, you want to stay in and come back the third month or however it works, feel free to do that. That's fine. As long as, like we said, thank you for letting us know, because then we know that you won't be there for whatever amount of time. So we appreciate that.
We're still not completely sure when, and it's kind of like tentatively, we're not sure. It really depends on the COVID situation. I just wanted to let you know, like in advance anyway.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we appreciate
Yeah,
the
no problem.
communication and yeah.
Yeah, no, like I said, I appreciate that. And if anyone else watching or in the group right now has anything like that going on, let us know. Like Mel said, she might get a job. Arden might be going to another country for however long. If anyone else has stuff like that, let us know so that we'll know when it happens. If it's not happening yet, but it might be, we'll know to expect it, which is easier for us. Hey, Brent.
Hey guys, I'm still here at work here, so let me answer real quick, see if I can listen in.
Well, we just finished up almost.
Oh yeah, I'll listen to the recording. You guys just give me a briefing later.
What? You're really quiet.
I said you can probably just give me a briefing later.
Oh yeah, we're just talking about the next semester. We're going to be studying lighting, sound, and delve a little deeper into location scouting, with the main thing being lighting and the main thing will be lighting, and then the second thing will be sound, and
Okay.
location scouting will be underneath that, and then also just about the short film and some of the other things going on. But you'll be able to watch the recording and see it all.
All right.
But yeah, does anybody else have any comments or anything? Any suggestions for next semester other than the ones we've already received? Anything to make it easier for you guys, or any suggestions on how to get more people in, what to recommend, stuff like that?
Nope.
I feel like this class is full already. Get more people in is great, but I think we're full to capacity.
I
Nah,
disagree. I think having more people is always good. We wouldn't have met Mel, Arden. Well, I think everybody else is in the original, but Mel and Arden and a few others that we haven't had.
you
Steven.
recommended. Wait, we wouldn't have met James. Did you recommended him, right? Or he recommended you?
James
James
recommended Brent.
recommended me.
We wouldn't have met one of you if it wasn't for
James recommended Brent.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, there
I
you go,
found-
Brent. We would have even met you.
That's true.
I found you guys through Craigslist. So.
Yeah, and we're gonna do that again, posting to Craigslist
Yeah.
this for next semester.
Nice. More the merrier. Bring them on.
Someone said Brent just
No,
wants the $20
I bet
to
there are
himself.
other websites. I'll have to think about that.
What was that?
I'm just saying, I bet there are other websites where you can put it out there. I'll have to think about that.
Oh yeah. Well, if you or anybody else has any recommendations or suggestions or figures any of that out, let us know. Because that'll make it easier. We like getting a lot of people, Brent. I like getting a lot of people because it means that we have more people because the more people you know, the more people they know, and then it keeps branching out.
That's
to where
true.
You have a lot more connections, a lot more ideas, and a lot more.
All
learning
right.
and
All right.
discussion.
And also because when you have, at the end of the day, you can start with a few people and people get busy, or not everyone's going to do the exercises, or not everyone's going to be able to be there in person. So it's always good to have more people so that, if a part can't come or can't commit, we have other people that can, and that kind of thing.
It's true. It's true. You guys made your point. You broke my arm.
That doesn't mean you're not special, Brett. You'll always be OG.
You know
You'll always
I'm
be
very
special.
I'm very jealous.
Yes, I know.
But yeah, thanks
But
everybody.
You guys will always be OG crew. Don't worry.
Colin, I changed your name
Oh, you changed Colin name?
Why change my name?
because
Because
it
you
was like
being
all
annoying.
caps. I can't
What's
do all
up, Collins?
Hello.
my boy, man.
Dogs are barking.
caps.
I miss you, Collins.
What,
What are you? a rapper?
what's wrong with all caps?
I can't see nothing because I'm at work. I just heard your voice.
Colin's a pop star now. He was the artist formerly known as Colin, or now it's just Colin.
Don't worry, I'm helping you. Yeah, I'm giving you hints about who I am with those parentheses. So
All right.
Thanks for changing my name.
Yeah. You're welcome. I did
tried to
that.
have a good pun, but
to
I
start that. I did. Yeah. No, but I appreciate all you guys, and looking forward to the next semester, and I'm especially looking forward to actually starting to shoot and having these virtual sessions for everyone else who can't make it on set, and then being able to meet you guys and actually working with you guys for the ones who can make it on set. It'll be really cool to create something together. So I'm looking forward to that a lot.
Yeah, finally put you
Totally
guys to
amazing.
work for us. It'll be great.
Exactly.
Kidding.
That'd
All right,
be
I'm gonna stop the
amazing.
recording right there though.